Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is the 15th of October 2025, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the limited edition silver proof set. We're also going to be talking about the grades for the Navy Privy Marked American Silver Eagle, as well as, well, guess what? We're going to be getting some historical perspective on the price of silver. You want to hang out for that. Also, we're going to be going live today at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:45 Western Pacific Time, for the announcement of the 15 lucky people that are going to win an American Silver Eagle, a $3 scale, and Loupe. So come by at that time to check it out. Now, before any of that, though, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a really big number. In fact, you can look it up on the Google machine. It is ginormous. Now, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, let's bounce over to moneymetals.com. I can show you the live spot prices. Looks like everything is in the green today, and kind of big, too. That's incredible. So gold is up $60 and a nickel. That's incredible. That's right. 42.1790. Silver up $1.64 to 53.27. Wow. Platinum up 34.10 to 16.76 even Steven. And palladium up 41.20 to 15.8160. And Dr. Copper over here up 4 cents. Yeah, that's right, 4 cents to $5.04 per pound. That's almost getting into that territory when we were looking at tariffs on copper imports. Now, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $9.89 for a quantity of 1 through 39. They ask that you pay $63.16. Now let's look at the buyback, the sell to them price. There's the spot price at $53.27. And yowza, the sell to them price is definitely below at $51.91. Isn't that amazing? So they haven't adjusted that. Typically we see $1.20 over spot, but not today, Zerg. Not today. Now over here to the Google machine. Now I have here silver price adjusted for inflation 1980. And that says here, this is the AI overview. They did the math for me. It says adjusted for inflation to 2025 values, the all-time high silver price from January 1980 of around $49.45 per ounce, per troy ounce that is, would be between approximately $190 and $194. The inflation-adjusted average price for the month of January 1980 would be lower, actually around $140. Now that's something to think about. But what if we could go in reverse, right? Let me ask the question. And I'll show you this here, this website. This is the American Institute for Economic Research. And this is the cost of living calculator. And I asked, I'm like, okay, well, let's say, silver is what, $53.21? Well, at 53 in 2024 is worth how much in 1980? Yeah, $13.92. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's way better perspective than hearing this. That's 190 or 194. Because, yeah, it makes me think a little bit differently with this perspective. Yeah, 1392. So if it was, yeah, you see where this is going? Doesn't it look like there's a lot more room for silver to move, a lot more legs left in this particular price? Isn't that something? Yeah, it seems to me that silver is way undervalued, like immensely. We're going to probably see 10 times this number, I would think. Now, let's bounce over here to PCGS. I got some updated information for, this is PCGS out of the population report for the American Silver Eagles, all right? And let's go over here to the Navy Privy, all right? And before, we had seen 30 in this column here, and yeah, it doesn't look good. Not one. Now they've got 80, so that's 50 more, in addition of 50 more to that 30. Yeah, not one of those 50 that have been added were in a proof 70. All of them were in a proof 69, folks. This is not looking good. And I can't wait for them to add more data so we can go over this a little bit more detail and come to understand what's really happening. But for right now, this initial blast of just base submitted American Silver Eagle with the Navy Privy is not looking good. Not too good at all. Now let's keep on keeping on. We're going to be talking about the November 6th release for the limited edition silver proof set, and our source tells us there's less than 100 of the subscriptions available. That's item number NN. It's got a product limit of 25,008, household order limit of 1, and this is well, it's a very important set, not only because it features the last S American Silver Eagle, it also features the last left or west-facing Kennedy half dollar. And I will show you something I came across in the bill. Well, it's actually a law now. for the 2025 S. That's right, S. Kennedy half dollar. It says here, thank you for subscribing to the limited edition silver-proof set. There are currently no further releases scheduled for this product beyond 2025. So it's the last of the limited edition silver-proof set. Now, they could come out with one next year, but it might be at Denver, West Point, New York, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Not sure, but this is it for the San Francisco Mint. And it makes you wonder, what are they doing next year? Just some of the regular annual sets like the proof set and the silver proof set? It could be. Now, it says here, thank you for subscribing to the limited edition silver-proof set. There's currently no further releases scheduled for this product beyond 2025 as we create new numismatic products to enhance your collection. We hope you continue to cherish the items you receive with this product subscription, and thank you for your loyalty to Mint products. We look forward to serving you again soon, and it ships November 6, 2025. So, yeah, that day that it drops, it's going to ship. That's amazing. So, subscription price breakdown, approximately $255 per subscription, and, you know, the Mint could easily come out and say, you know, we're going to raise the price of this because guess what? Yeah, 2024 product was actually $255 as well. So that's a big deal, folks. And not only that, we typically see a mintage of 50,000. It's half of that. And we don't even know, maybe they'll have 24,800, 24,900, but that's kind of a big deal, folks. This is a one-of-a-kind set. It's the end of the Women Quarters program. It's the end of the San Francisco American Silver Eagle, as well as the Kennedy half dollar. And let me show you something really important here. So this is the law that actually enacts all of the coin, the change that, here we go. It's the Circulating Collectible Coin Redesign Act of 2020. This is everything right here. And I got Section Z picked up right here. It says here, designs after the end of the program, beginning in 2027, any coin redesigned under the subsection shall revert to immediately the previous designs, with the exception of the quarter dollar. So it looks like we're going to have a different quarter dollar obverse, all right, and the half dollar, which shall bear designs in accordance with subsection Z. And I looked through subsection Z. I kept looking at it here. Quarter dollars, it's going to be the American Youth redesigned right there. But look at this. This is what I really wanted to show you. I'm going to put in here half right there. Bingo. There's 23 different opportunities to see half here. Designs after the program beginning in 2027. Any coin redesigned under the subsection shall revert immediately to the previous designs. All right, we got that one. But let's go to number 12, I believe it is. 1112. It says here, half dollar obverse. The design on the obverse of the half dollar shall maintain the likeness of John F. Kennedy and be designed in a manner so as to distinguish it from the obverse design used on the current half dollar. There it is, folks. So that's all I needed to hear to understand that they're going to retain the likeness of the Kennedy image here, but they're going to distinguish it with a new design. Kind of like when the America the Beautiful Quarters program ended, and then they had the revert back to 1 year, the, what was it? The Washington crossing the Delaware. And after that, they, look at that, 3 different obverses for the Washington quarter. You got the America the Beautiful with the spaghetti hair. You've got the OG Washington with the Washington crossing the Delaware. And then you had the American Women quarters where he was facing to the right. Yeah, that is, well, you know what I'm going to say right there. It's incredible. 3 different quarter designs. Now we're going to have a new design for the Kennedy half dollar. So I did some light reading this morning, but this is really where it gets incredible. Let's go over here to bounce over to eBay here, and it's loading. It's thinking. I don't know what it's doing. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. All right, so here I have here 2025 S Kennedy half dollar under completed listings and sold listings and ended recently. All right, this is the Kennedy half dollar. It's a clad. $109 sold on July 19th. Well, that's kind of a lot of money. There's $11.49 for a clad. There's a $49.49 for a clad and a Proof 70 Deep Cameo. There's $53. There's $21. Here we go. Advance release right there for the silver Kennedy half dollar, $264. Folks, that's more than the limited edition silver proof set costs. $255, right? That's quite something. And look at this. This is a silver Proof 69 Deep Cameo at $174. That is amazing. $215. It's got a Thomas Cleveland signature there. $50 for the clad right there. $212 for the first strike silver. I think you see where I'm going with this. And remember, when we talked about the silver proof set, those Kennedy half dollars in silver were going for about $200 as well, maybe $150. Now they're going for about $220, $200 in that. Amazing. That's just incredible. There's a first strike silver, 221.38, and that's got bids on it right there, folks, which typically we see auctions go for less than buy it now. But check this out. This is quite amazing. I'm going to go to price, shipping highest first. You won't even believe this. Somebody graded the whole 10 coin silver proof set right here, and it's an advanced release, and it's all proof 70 for $1,300. Come on. And there's 10 coins right there in that holder. 10 coins here in that holder, $9.59, $12.9. I mean, come on. That is incredible. That is quite something. What is going on there? August 9, $500. Is that even real? Oh, is that real life? $450. What? $450 right there. And is that a facsimile of John F. Kennedy's signature? Could be. $449 there, $449, $415 there, $399. Got a signature. $399 best offer, $349. That is a lot of money for one particular coin, folks. $299 there, $299 for a first day of issue. Wow. And look at this, a whole proof Kennedy half dollar 20 coin roll deep cameo, $295. That is quite remarkable. Here's one with Thomas Cleveland, $282 at 32 bids. That is making money. Folks are doing pretty well here. You know what I didn't look up? I didn't look up the limited edition silver proof set to see what the pre-sales were for that. But also in that set, like I said, this is the last of the American Silver Eagle out of San Francisco, California. This sold on October 8th for $152. That looks like the Navy privy right there, $229, $239. Looks like they got two different coins there, possibly. I don't even know what I'm looking at. No, that's the outer sleeve. All right, that's American. That's an S. American Silver Eagle Navy privy. All right, not talking about that. Navy. Here we go, $144. Yeah, if you do the math, $144 plus $200. Yeah, I think you've covered your costs for the limited edition silver proof set. And regrettably, well, these flippers aren't going to be making a whole lot, but unless, you employ your neighbor, your pastor, your brother-in-law or whomever to buy an additional one for you, if you're going to be flipping it, you'll probably do okay. In fact, let me go ahead and say the 2025 limited edition McDonald's promo. No, not needing that. Let's go with limited edition silver. Whoops. Typing with one hand, silver proof set. Let's see what that's selling for, or has sold for, rather. All right, there's one sold on October 5th, $375. There's a $359, $319, $319, $300 there. Wow, look at that. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream in your ear, but I'm shocked. Look at the silver proof sets, $309.25, sold on October 14th. That was just yesterday, folks. That is quite remarkable. That is something. 306 there. So yeah. And just like I said, back in, I think it was July, possibly, that maybe it was June, I don't know. I said the silver proof set was going to be a big deal. I had no idea it would be that big of a deal at $300. I mean, I knew that there was some coins in there that were pretty special, but I'll tell you what, I never would have imagined that the United States Mint would have taken back all the product right there and made them very limited mintage at 113,000 silver proof sets around out in the wild, and out of those 113,000, I'm sure a good bit of them have been cracked open and graded individually. So yeah, this set is a winner chicken dinner. It's probably a key date set, as well as the limited edition silver proof set is going to be a key date set. Better date, semi-key date, and key date. You got three different levels right there. It's definitely better than better date, and it's probably not a semi-key. I think it is going to be a key date set. It's the last San Francisco limited edition silver proof set, the last Kennedy half dollar in silver, and the last American Silver Eagle in silver there. That's a big deal, folks. Now let's get over the plus ones. I've yammered for way too long. All right, here we go. Bingo. This is Psalm 7, 12, and 13. The Lord is a righteous judge, and he is angered every day. And, well, if one does not repent, he will sharpen his sword. He has bent his bow and aimed it. And I think what that means is the Lord is mindful of evil at all times and holds the instruments of retribution in readiness. Absolutely. Yeah, walk the narrow path right there. Now, this is STYX, babe. Yeah, this is a great song. Fantastic song. Hope you dig it as much as I do. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, see, sub the channel is absolutely free. What's not free? Yeah, that's going to be membership. It's $1.99 a month. It's not a whole lot of. In fact, it's the price of an inexpensive cup of coffee once a month in my honor. That's right, Your Honor. Yeah, it's about 6.6 cents per video. Yeah, that's not a whole lot to support the channel and helps these videos keep coming out each and every single day. Now, with that said, I hope to see you this morning at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time or 8:45 a.m. in the morning on the West Coast. Y'all have a great start to your, what is it? Is it hump day already? Yeah, stacker out.